Hi friends, this is Kristen from the Pros and Cons team, and today I'm excited to talk to you about the pros and cons of making homemade dolls. So I made this for my little girl, and it's definitely not perfect, but I definitely have some pros and cons from doing it. So to start off with the pros, this cost me less than $10 to make, and like I make her clothes out of scraps or old t-shirts, and so it was actually pretty cheap, especially if you're looking at a bigger, nicer doll. But I really like, another pro is that I can make her several outfits, and so my little girl can change out the outfits, whereas if you were to buy a doll that had several outfits, it's very, very expensive. So that's something that was a pro. It was also just a fun project. I felt like I was able to put aside a little bit of time every so often and get it done. And so that was a really fun project to do. I like also that it can be more memorable for the child, being like, oh, my parent made this for me, rather than like a store bought doll eventually is probably going to end up in the trash. So it's not the same that way, in that it is like more memorable. And like this one probably will end up in the trash at some point, but like I think be like, oh wow, my parents spent time rather than just money. So I really liked that with the homemade doll. I like that you can custom it to like custom make it how you want. You could put red hair, you can put black, you can put blonde. Like it's so great. You can choose like what the face looks like. So that is another thing that is really great. So some of the cons is it may not turn out exactly how you want it to turn out. I know that the face was not exactly how I wanted it, and the hair, I was having a hard time finding actually another like hair that matched one of the colors. So I did two hair colors, which turned out, but like yeah, it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted. It can be really frustrating and just take a ton of time. It may become one of those projects that you just never finish and then just feel guilty because you never finish it. And it's like, oh, well, now my child is like 15. I'm like, what am I going to do with this doll? So that is another thing that can be a con with making a homemade doll. Another thing is it won't look lifelike. Like you can get some really lifelike looking dolls at the store, and I don't think I've ever seen a rag doll that looks lifelike. So these are some of the pros and cons that I've thought of. If you would like to add additional pros and cons, please leave them in the comments below. Also, you can check out more pros and cons linked in the description below. I hope you have a great day. Bye.